scare me as much as everybody. I live in a neighborhood that's all stilts.
What?
Oh, yes, I do. Flood zones, yeah, they require you to put them on stilts. But in Lowell, yeah, that would be like, in Lowell, I didn't know if there's anything in Lowell on stilts. I didn't say I didn't have property.
Okay, that makes
I didn't say I wasn't a taxpayer.
That's all that matters.
There you go. Good comeback.
Yeah.
I love that.
I lived in all sections, Kat. I lived in Belvedere,
Yeah.
Tuckerville, downtown, South Lowell.
Wow.
I was there and all over.
Wow.
My family grew up in the acre.
Okay, there you go.
That's where we
There's a
started.
connection.
We're Greeks. My dad.
Yeah. All the vowels in your last name. Give it away. George.
Yeah, George. The first and last name.
I'll do it.
Hey, sir.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing. Yeah, are we on mic? Are we mic?
Yeah. That's right.
I'm just waiting.
I just gotta, I'm quitting.
You quit.
Oh my God. Yeah, not me, but someone in the office. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
You're sticking around though, right? You're not going anywhere.
No, I'm
No,
loyal.
you're not. Of course you're not.
No,
You're
I'm
not.
not loyal. They can-
I'm not going.
Unless, you know, if the money's right.
I am right.
That
I'm not so
might be,
loyal there. Add another zero.
that might change.
You might be too old.
Stop it. I mean,
That's you. No, okay.
yeah.
Good afternoon, folks. Today's January 21st, 2026. This is the City of Lowell Affordable Housing Trust Fund Board meeting. My name is George Caloris. I'll be your administrator. Welcome. I'm going to start with the roll call. If you hear your name and you're present, just say here. Valerie Opara.
Here.
Ty Cha. Here. Connor Baldwin.
Here.
Kathy Mercado.
Here.
George Caloris. Here. Okay, I'm looking for a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to call the meeting to order.
Got a motion to start the meeting by Valerie Opara. Can I get a second? Second. Seconded by Ty Cha. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Meeting begins. I'm going to need another motion to approve the minutes from the December 17th, 2025 meeting.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Minutes accepted. We have some continued business. We're looking for our update from the CPA application that we submitted back in November. The committee's still working on the decisions. We haven't got our answer back, but I'm hoping that as soon as we do, I'll shoot something out and we'll add that to our fund. Part of our new business for tonight, does anybody have any discussions about that CPA application or any questions? We went in for that $310,000. We're waiting to hear from their board, and we'll add that to our fund for affordable housing. Moving on to number 6, our new business. Did everybody have a chance to review the Bob Cox Bridge Club of Greater Lowell Affordable Housing Trust funding application for the $500,000 that we emailed out? Folks, anybody have any questions about it? That's where Bob's going to create the 29 units of affordable veterans housing with supportive services over at 267 Pawtucket Street. Does anybody have any questions or discussions about that? Folks, I want to lean into our notes from our last meeting. We had 3 requirements that Bob had to submit an Affordable Housing Trust Fund application. He did do that. Our second was that we were going to draft the loan documents by the law department. They're currently working on that. Connor may be able to give me an update on that. And staff confirming we are conforming to the ARPA requirements, and Jessica's working on that. We are already in receipt and review of the clean phase 1, so we did pass the environmental. So the only 2 things we're looking for is an approval from ARPA that conforms to the ARPA requirements, and the loan documents from the law department.
Mr. Clerk, if I may.
Yes, please, Connor, you have the floor.
So thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been in contact with Assistant City Solicitor Tim French from the Law Department. He has been in constant contact with Mr. Cox on the loan documents. Without getting into the weeds of the particulars on any of the provisions of the loans. Everything is moving, it's moving ahead without any concern or delay. These things do take some time, but at the last discussion that I had with Attorney French last week, we were very close. So I do expect, Mr. Clerk, that likely at our next meeting, I would expect those documents to be completed. I'm not aware of any issues or concerns from our law department. And like I said, I have been in communication with the solicitor and his team, so I would expect that if there were concerns, I'd be able to bring those to the board. But if there are any that arise, I'll be sure to let my colleagues know when those come up so that we can discuss them, but I don't expect any. So that's what I have for a report of progress.
We appreciate that, Connor. Anybody have any questions?
I just have one question.
Go ahead, Val.
You indicated that they're working on the documents. Will that be done before the closing? Definitely, I assume. The closing is in February, I believe?
If I may, yes.
Yes.
So I believe that the closing date has moved, and so they are coordinating with the seller such that, the closing date won't occur before the loan documents are completed. It was a date in February that they were shooting for. It may be that flexes a little bit, but both parties are in agreement, as far as I'm aware, that the adjusted date will be something that they both settle on, and that once the loan documents are complete, that they will have a closing date soon thereafter. But I'll have more information for the board next time.
Thank you, Connor. Any other discussion on that? Anyone? We're going to move on to our next issue, our next discussion, which is the Affordable Housing Trust Fund application template that we emailed out for review. You folks get a chance to look at it? Anybody have any questions on it?
Mr. Clerk, if I may.
Yes, sir, you have the floor.
I propose that we add the language that spell out the term of the affordability, which a minimum under our Affordable Trust Fund is 20 years. So just for clarity for people that review, completing the application, it would help that way.
Okay, so we're going to make a modification to that funding application.
I'll make a motion to accept modification to the
Second.
application.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so we have a motion to make a modification to the current template application, adding the term of affordability of 20 years. I'll make that modification to the application and get it emailed out to everybody for review. Any other discussion on that? Any questions about the funding application? Everybody okay with that?
All set?
Ty, you good?
Yeah.
Mr. Baldwin? Looks good. I don't have any
good.
questions.
Yes.
Everybody's good?
Yep.
Okay, so we can move on. The schedule for our next meeting will be February 18th, 2026, which is the third Wednesday in February. Now I'm just going to need a motion. If there's any other discussion, if not, we can move to adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
I get a motion to adjourn by Tai Cha,
A second.
seconded by Kathy Mercado. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting's ended. Thank you, folks. I might have been the fastest one. Is that okay for everybody?